Okay, lawn fans, you ready? So the lawn, it is so freaking hot across the United States right now. I'm here in Northwest Georgia and it is hot, blistering hot. Today, I think it's 96. The heat index, I'll put it way above that. I am putting down 1.5 to 2 inches of water per week, but what I'm doing at the hottest part of the day is I'm coming out here and I'm syringing. What is syringing, Brian? You just come out, you put your sprinklers on for 5-10 minutes max, just enough to cool the grass off from the hottest part of the day. So if you're seeing your lawn starting to get that greenish gray haze to it, or you're seeing hot spots, or it's turning brown, make sure that you're getting your water out, your irrigation out for 1.5 to 2 inches during this time. Then you're syringing upon the top of that. How do you know how much water you're getting out? It's plain and simple. Everybody on YouTube is going to tell you. Put out a tuna fish can, a cat food can, put it out in your lawn at the furthest point away from the sprinkler, and see how long it takes for you to get that inch worth of water in that can. If you don't have a can, get something that you can measure that water with. It's not a matter of you saying, hey, I watered for 30 minutes today, I watered for an hour today. It's a matter of how long it takes to fill that up to get the inch of water that you need per week. Split that up, 2 applications or 2 rounds of irrigation per week will get you up to that 1.5, 2 inches. Another issue I've had, the reel mower, McLean. So the jack pulley, which is this pulley right here, wore out. Look at the teeth on this real quick. That'll focus in. It is slap worn out. How do I know it's worn out? Here's the new one. Look at the teeth on this. So, side by side, if that'll focus in, you see this one's worn out. It's too hot for me to be in this garage doing lawnmower work, so I'm gonna get up early in the morning, swap it out. I was lucky that my buddy has a backup mower, and if you follow me on Instagram, you saw his backyard. He's a good buddy of mine, and his backyard is immaculate. If there is a backyard, you would be like, man, that is awesome, I want that, it's his backyard. But anyways, he let me borrow this California trimmer with the Honda engine on it. And let me tell y'all, I was impressed with this little mower. The thing that I'm most impressed with beyond the power is the front end of it has some weight to it. And I don't know if the weight's in the reel or if it's in this roller or what, but it's got more weight to the front than my McLean does. And I feel like that helps me get a better contact with the ground. And gave me a better cut, and definitely this mower gave me better striping than my McLean. So what I think I'm gonna do on my McLean is I'm gonna find some way when I'm not using the basket to attach 2.5 pounds in a dumbbell, a plate or something, maybe right there, I don't know. And that way, I think I'll simulate that weight that I really liked on this mower. But other than that, it's hot, guys. There's not a whole lot you want to do during the day. Don't be out there cutting at the hottest part of the day for your health. In addition to, think of stress and when you're under stress. That's what your lawn is when you're already cutting it. And if you're cutting it at the hottest part of the day, just think of the stress it's under. If you have to do it during the hottest part of the day, immediately throw some water on that thing to cool it off and help it calm down some from the shock that it just went through. But that's what I've got going on right now. Hit that water. If you're under water restrictions, use some moisture managers, things like that a product that I use is Hydrotain. Use some Hydrotain. Make sure your grass is wet when you put it on, and then you water it in. Do not put it on dry grass. Do not let it sit out there thinking it's going to get absorbed. You have to have wet grass, and then you have to water it in after you put it on there. Best thing to do, my yard is 4,000 square feet. I do 1,000 square feet at a time. So I wet it, I put it on, and I water it in. Then I move to the next section. Versus trying to put it all on at once and trying to water it all in at once, because that would be too much. I got 2 sides of the driveway there. So that's it, y'all. It's hot. You got to work with what you got. Bermuda Brian, out.